and the Portland Trail Blazers. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Now here is Holiday. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Klingon. Over Ayton.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now, here's Avdia. Here's Klingon. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Doncic throws it down.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Now Klingon. Here's Sharp. Oh, good on the three. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Sharp with it. Out guarded by Smart. Outside, Avdia. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Klingon. Shot clock at 2. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
You know what separates Doncic from most players, he's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
Now, here's Sharp. The kick out to Williams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it. and just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now, here's Sharp. Still yet to score. Over in the corner, Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And it's Sharp missing. Pass to Doncic. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Go ahead, rise up and throw it down, big fella. If he wanted to, he could have ripped that rim right out of the stanchion.
Here's Williams. Rebounded by Smart. And stolen by Sharp. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Stolen by Smart. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers on top. They're up by 5. And back with the start.
14.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Los Angeles?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Pass to Williams. Here's Rupert. 5 on the clock. There's a screen by Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Stolen by Reeves. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Over in the corner, Doncic. And it falls over the rim and in. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Trailblazers trailed by 7. Pick by Williams. Driving inside. Taken away by Hayes. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Doncic feeling it out. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys, back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Sharp. Going inside. They get it back. Williams. Can't hit from in close. Los Angeles leading by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:56 left to play in the first half. Hayes, no good. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So both teams making some changes here. Trailblazers trailed by 9. Hey, Greg, after 2 seasons in Milwaukee, how about Damian Lillard going back to the Blazers roster even as he works his way back from the Achilles?
And in the meantime, he gets to watch this relatively young group compete. Their activity and defensive edge should pair nicely with his offensive brilliance next season.
Back to Laravia. Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Here's Rupert. He has yet to score. Here's Klingon. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Over in the corner, Laravia. Inside. And Hayes throws it down.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Klingon. Over Hayes. Klingon's shot is off. Here's Los Angeles now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Luka making it look so easy inside.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Over in the corner, Laravia. No good with the triple. Got it up. No good on that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And here's Holiday, still scoreless. Back to Kamara. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. A nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Trailblazers. Here's Doncic. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
A nice shot by Klingon.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Klingon. Buries it down low. Klingon's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Klingon uses his size well and just bullies his way through the defense.
Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Holiday. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Klingon. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Doncic with it. He's got 14. And it's off from three-point range. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Guys?
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Number 28, Rui Hachimura.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Klingon. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Boy, there's a flow that's just nice when you watch Reeves play. Smooth on that drive right there.
Pass to Klingon.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Reeves, and a missed layup. Trailblazers trailed by 17. Outside, Avdia. From outside the arc, rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Now Holiday, nothing on the board. Pass to Klingon. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Avdia. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Assist goes to...
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket. Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Substitution on the
23 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Ayton a screen. And Doncic, here we go. Nice D from Williams. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 19.
Los Angeles 14.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Timeout call
And
for
J.J. Redick calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Doncic left side. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Ayton. Williams with the block. Outside Avdia. To the middle. Williams gets the bucket.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
Now here's Ayton.
Set up.
He takes it in, and Ayton throws it down.
And this is what you love about Ayton. Highly skilled, he can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
Down low, and stolen by Ayton. To the inside, and Ayton throws it down.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Pass to Williams. Tries from 7. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. That's now 8 points for Williams. And Doncic, here we go. Here's Ayton. On the wing, Reeves. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Pass to LaRavia. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Reeves. Ayton wide open. That one misses. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Inside. Lets it go. Here's Williams. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Los Angeles leading by 23. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Yes, that goes in.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic, capable of scoring in many different ways.
Klingen. brings home the trifecta.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
Pass to Ayton. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
And Hayes throws it down.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Klingen's shot is off. Pass to Hayes. Back to Doncic. And here's Hayes. Up top, Doncic. Uncovered. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kelly.